All right, welcome to episode 7 of Orioles franchise. Hope everybody is enjoying the series so far. We got the scouting set up. We're going to discover prospects the first 4 weeks, and then we're going to dive into actually scouting players. We got Cade, Povich versus Waka Waka. For you Muppet fans, that's Fozzie Bear. Okay. This is a day game after a night game. Put my tail in. No. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. And this is the rubber match.
Right.
And these games,
who is going to take the rubber match?
Season, you always want to come through and give them a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
Done a good job not letting Bobby Witt beat me.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Michael Wacha.
Michael Wacha clearly did not have a good first start of the year.
Sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Fouls off the first pitch. A good pitch. Slider.
Sliced hard but foul.
Salvador Perez behind the plate.
Next offering upstairs.
I want to ask everybody, is Salvador Perez a Hall of Famer
out of the zone
when he
since you're
retires?
heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He goes down looking.
Okay.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And first offering is fouled off. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Slings it across. Rutschman retired. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game.
Let's go. Come on.
Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job in those situations. You have to figure out what your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game.
As you might be able to tell.
So if you get those opportunities, you got a better
I don't feel all that well.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Orioles held in check there. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I have never been able to hit Michael Wacha.
Back here in Kansas City,
His
and
pitches
towing
are
the
just too
slab,
slow.
Cade, Povich. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
That one down the line. On to O'Hearn.
There we go.
One down.
Batting second.
And here now the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one.
Steve likes to run.
Here's Mark Canha. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. This to center field. Westberg makes the grab.
Has
2
it.
down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's off the mark, and now 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, come on.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after 1.
And Cade Povich has a fairly easy first. At the end of 1, it's Royals 0.
Back here at Kauffman
Orioles
Stadium.
0.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Wacha back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Swing and a ball lifted to center
And
field.
O'Neill is going to fly out to right field.
1 away. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Jordan Westberg will hit next.
Ball 1.
Wacha, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That one misses.
Let's go, let's go.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. And now the count is even. Second inning here, no score. Upstairs. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Breaking ball in there.
There we go.
Looking. He's not.
Should have swung.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off
it's
for the
Salvador
Orioles,
Perez to the plate.
catcher, Salvador Perez.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Salvi.
Next offering upstairs.
He gone.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball, or just thinking
Hello, Joey
did
Rimmer.
not expect that location, in my opinion.
Joey Weimer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to
What a
first,
play by
it's there,
Povich.
and that's a great play.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Nick Lofton.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Lofton. And that one is lifted in the air. Kjerstad makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Povich has been very efficient
We'll
through
move to the
2
third
innings.
with no score.
Mullins, Kjerstad, and Urias.
Back at the ballpark,
Leading off
and
the
in
ballpark,
this series,
the
it has
center
been
fielder,
lights
Cedric
out on the mound as we
Mullins.
take a check of the numbers. Swinging a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kjerstad.
I can't handle these slow.
Kjerstad.
Water. Get your water here.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And here is Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. Kerstad at first, one gone. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now one missed. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is
cannot
Gunnar
hit this
Henderson.
guy.
He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's no. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side.
No,
and
foul
it goes
ball.
just foul. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting eighth,
Stepping
the
in,
first
Vinny
baseman,
Pasquantino. 4 for 7 in the series. So he's been good. That one pulled foul. Outside low. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on. Come on, Povich.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end
That's
up.
9 up,
Takes
9
it
down
himself
for
to the
Povich.
bag, and that'll do it. KC down in order, and we're still not at welcome back.
Leading off
And
for
struggles at the plate in the.
All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling?
And Chris Singleton
See
in
if
the
I can
booth
figure out
for
Michael
the 4th
Wacha.
inning with nobody out. Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes.
If you're wondering why my space always looks orange, is I have a Orioles light that I wish I could show you.
Right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I have my
Fights that one away.
UV light strip set to Orioles colors as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Let's go, let's go. Come on.
Knocks that one away.
Let's not lose sight of the fact that not only is Waka pitching well, but you have Cade Povich.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Pitching well.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly.
And O'Hearn flies out to your left.
That's out number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The batter, the right fielder.
O'Neill 4 for 18 on the season. Orioles have worked the count well.
The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one.
To this point in the game.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
And there is Waka's second walk.
Not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. That one outside. Ball 1.
Waka will not use that fastball all that much.
Right through there for
Of course, I say that, and then he
4th inning underway.
dots one on the outside corner.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
That ball went out.
Yeah, that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2.
Let's go, let's go.
Outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He goes down looking.
Wow.
So it's no
Perfect
runs,
pitch.
no base hits, no errors.
I really didn't think that was outside.
In the 4th.
And Brandon Hyde looks completely disgusted. I suppose with 2 strikes, I should have probably swung. And we got a great pitching matchup.
And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. And to the plate for Kansas City.
You are not looking at your screen incorrectly. Povich is through 3 with only 26 pitches. That was just pitch number 27 right there.
And there's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And down on strikes.
Got him.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Povich is pitching a master
His
class.
speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mark Canha. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
1 out, bases
Mark
empty.
Canha.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Kerstad runs
brings
it down.
with a nice running grab.
Now
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Witt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled away.
Okay.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but
First
with this
blemish
speed,
of the game for
this guy out
Povich.
there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Witt around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
And the Royals score their first run on a RBI double by Salvador Perez.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. KC gets one on the double. It's now 1-0.
A walk and a
Let's
hit
take a look at how the series has played out so far.
gives the Royals the lead.
Waka back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one's in there, and the count 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
You can tell that Waka is tiring. Everything's been on the outside part of the plate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now
10 strikeouts for Waka.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses. 2-2.
Finish him.
That's down and in. On a line out towards center. 2 down. Man, that's one of those
Finds out the
at-bats where you
Kyle's
have to
bell.
Remind yourself it's about the process. You did everything there. nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now at the plate, Nick Lofton.
The third baseman, Nick.
There's a swing and a drop.
Lofton takes Povich
And
deep.
one hops the wall.
And he's going to have extra bases
And
to
that's
start
a
the
leadoff
inning.
double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double. Great swing. Stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
India in the box now. No balls and a strike. High in the air, out to right. O'Neill makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Lofton advances
Now
to
here is
third.
Vinny
Now you got a runner on
Pasquantino.
third with only one out.
That's outside. And that's ball one.
Any contact scores a run.
On the ground right side, Westberg. Tosses the first. Runner scores,
Pasquantino
though.
gets the
That's a
job
little
done. It
insurance,
is
and the lead is
2-0
two.
Royals.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on one base hit. No errors. No one left. We're through 5.
The Orioles still
Welcome
without a
back.
hit.
And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Fought off foul.
Lead on both of those balls.
Missed with a changeup. And a count
Very
1-2.
hittable pitches.
Activity in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey preparing to come on if needed. Estevez also getting ready. Next offering misses. And the count's even at 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Line drive.
There's the base
and
hit.
that's down,
The
a
no-hitter
base hit.
is broken
So
up.
now back to the top of the order.
Ramon Urias finally
Well, he wasn't afraid
Gets
to
the
hit
Orioles their
strikes.
first
I think
hit.
he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the
Waka
job done
loses
right
his
there.
no-hit bid.
And the Royals manager making his
And
way
with
towards
that,
the
the
mound
manager
now
is
as
going
he
to
will
pull
make the
him.
move. Michael Waka will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
What an effort by Waka.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Royals,
change here, Taylor Clark.
number 45.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now Gunnar Henderson. That's way high. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
Pitch I
catching
wanted,
up.
missed.
On the ground, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot
India
to get
can't
him
hold
at
on to the
first.
ball.
There's 2 aboard.
And the Royals don't get an out. It's going to be E5.
First and second, no outs at the plate. Adley Rutschman, both 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late.
Clark.
First and second here, no outs. Next offer, he's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Adley pops out.
And here is Ryan O'Hearn.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Play at the plate. Not in time.
There we go.
He's
1
safe.
run scores
It's
as
2-1.
O'Hearn singles up the gut. The ball goes off the second base bag, slowing it down just enough for Urias to score.
Wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Henderson on second. O'Hearn over at first with 1 away. That one is upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish
Shooting
your
on the
pitch. Leave
fastball.
something out over the plate. It's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing and he went. And the count's full. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
That ball is foul, and the pressure
Just want you to
is
make
building.
contact.
Three, 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Out there to center. And it drops in.
That falls in. The Orioles will be content to play station to
Throw
station.
back in, holds
The
runner
bases
at
are
third.
loaded. 1
Bases
out.
now loaded. Only 1 away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are
Jordan
willing to shorten up,
Westburg.
tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the
Throws
sac
way
fly.
offline,
It's
and
2-2.
the Orioles tie this game up. Canna throws it up the first base line.
But there he did. He stayed within himself.
Gunner
He got
comes in
that
to
run in
score.
with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Swing and
Base
foul
hit,
ball,
Gary
and that one
Sanchez.
gets through into center field. The throw home.
And the Orioles all of a sudden have the lead.
It's 3-2.
Well, that started quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job.
As the
staying up
bullpen
middle
did
with this
not
approach. He
hold
didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it
serve.
through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. And that's
Ball, that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump.
No
even
confidence right now.
Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Or at least very little
2 outs.
confidence,
Couple of
obviously.
base runners at first and
You'd think a
second.
mound visit would be in order here.
Fastball is outside. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and that's the third out.
But the Orioles score 3 times.
Complete, and the no-hitter is no more. It's the Orioles 3.
And all of a sudden now have
Orioles 2.
the lead.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Povich is still only at 52 pitches, so you figure he's got to be good.
And I know you want to be patient
Unless he
as a hitter, but
runs into
you gotta
trouble.
be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
High fly ball, right field. O'Neal moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Mark Canna now at the plate.
Number 21, Mark Canna.
Canna in his 10th season, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let's go.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking
That
a note.
was not where Povich wanted that
on this
pitch.
next one.
That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs to start.
Yeah, he's been very
Povich is
good
1
today,
out away
picking
from a
on the
quality
pitch.
start.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Just missed.
And thanks to what the offense did last inning, he is in line for the win.
And foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The big difference for Povich this game is he's had fastball command,
Now
and he
5
continues to
strikeouts
have that
for him on the
fastball
mound.
command.
Nothing doing for the Royals, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 46, John Schreiber.
Kerstad now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Let's go.
And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
3-2 Orioles. Here's the man that broke up the no-no.
For the Orioles, 1 for
Last
2.
inning.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, 1-1. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Gunnar Henderson batting leadoff today.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, center field. Isbell settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Povich. 2 runs.
Back here in Kansas City, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Just off the inside edge. That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Up and in, ball 2.
Got him.
Just missed.
Bacon.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right down the chute and a full
3
count.
balls, 2
And
strikes.
boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So now here's the DH, Joey Weimer. Pitch misses.
This has been a Cade Povich
Holding on to a
masterclass.
1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done.
They better get somebody warming up in the
Bigger than
bullpen.
your own individual stats. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Nick Lofton. Tap foul at the plate. Snap throw to first. Weimer dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play.
Line drive, caught.
Urias got it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty
6
well.
and
I know it didn't
2/3
produce a hit,
for
but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do
Povich.
anytime you're at the plate.
Runner on the go. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Oops.
So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the
Got him.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is to give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rutschman at the plate and takes high there.
Hunter Harvey. Man, I wish the Orioles would have brought him back to Baltimore. He would look so good in our bullpen right now.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
I got a ball,
In
1
the
strike.
dirt, blocked.
Come on, turn and burn. $100 for Harvey.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. 1 out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
O'Neill, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Ooh.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Lazy fly ball on the left.
And there's 2 gone. And into the box for
Up next for the
Baltimore,
Orioles,
Jordan
the second
Westburg.
baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Who do you go to in the 9th if you're the Orioles?
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Felix is not available.
Got him looking. Fastball to
I'm gonna
left.
go to Soto here because of the 2 lefties.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Coming on for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Now
These are the spots relievers really make a name
Number
for themselves.
65.
Late and close.
Gregory
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason
Didn't want
they're
to push
put
it
in
with
these
Povich.
situations.
Wanted him to have.
Looking to get the tying run on
Got him.
base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th
The
inning.
center
Down
fielder,
one,
number
any
28.
leadoff base runner
Yeah,
makes
what?
this inning a bit more interesting.
Soto's going to be this
But now this
efficient with his
offense has
pitches.
to switch from possibly trying to manufacture
You
a
might
run
let him
to
pitch 2
needing to
innings.
run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a
A
run across the
2
plate.
inning save is
Fastball is
not
outside.
out of the realm of possibility.
Short hop liner handled it short. On to O'Hearn. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Blanco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Outside.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just
That's off
missed.
the plate. Ball
When you
2.
get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's
Ball,
been
that's off the
doing.
plate.
It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In for a strike, 3-1. That clips the corner.
Okay.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Trying to hold a
101.
1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high
Although I
speeds
don't
day after
think
day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Canna in the
You
box
let
now.
Soto
Takes strike
face
1.
wit.
That one in triple digits.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
So the idea of a
In this
2-inning
situation, you
save
have no
or
idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Canna were to get
you
on
just gotta
here.
hope that you can make contact.
Probably
That
still
misses the
in the
zone.
line.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best
Dominguez.
athletes in the sport. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for Baltimore. Number 56. Serenity.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen.
Back-to-back walks. 2 different pitchers out of the bullpen.
Like this, make the team earn their way off.
Skips
And
in,
now
and
Kansas City is
excellent
threatening
work to
here in the
corral
8th.
That one could have been dangerous.
You almost feel like they have to do it here. They have the best hitters in their lineup.
Falling behind 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he takes one right on the black. 3-2.
Got him.
Looking. In and over. So missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as long as he's getting results, and right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carlos Estevez. He's making his first appearance of the season.
Carlos Estevez.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Estevez, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Bullpen action for the Royals. Kyle Wright getting loose out there. Lynch, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. Ball one there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Sanchez is responsible for driving in the game-winning run, or the go-ahead run, rather, not necessarily the winning run just yet.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this.
Mullins hitless in the
third
series.
Strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mullins jumps out of the way of ball 1. That's off the mark. And the count is 0. Next offering is fouled back. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Now it's 3-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the
All right, let's see if we can hold a 1-run
And we're
lead.
back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Joey Wiemer. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded. He's safe on with a bunt single.
Strong throw by Dominguez, but it was too late.
Puts a bunt down. O'Hearn takes it himself, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
India in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Look out!
Yep, I got
And it hit him. He's 2 outs away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the second winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low. And 1-1. And fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run.
Got to take advantage of
They're
this
gonna blow it in
opportunity
the ninth.
now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here comes the throw.
And the Royals walk it off.
Run crosses the plate, and the Royals walk it off and win it 4-3.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
And the Royals win the series 2-1. The bullpen waste a strong effort by Cade Povich. And that's the story of the season so far. I'll see you all next time.